Yo, peace to the chosen ones, yo. And peace to Jackson State, man, my hometown. I'm already knowing shit, so that's why I didn't really touch on everything too much about Coach Prime during the whole season. I had to let things unfold, but I gave props where props was due. Although I seen the cracks, you know what I'm saying? I know the science of the personality disorder. I know what our people's going through, you know. So I know we have the cluster B. I know we have the histrionic, the borderline, and narcissistic, you know, personalities, the psychopaths, sociopaths, personality disorders, you know what I'm saying? So I already know how people play their hand at things. You know, you got 13 games. We got the number 13, right? Yeah, all right. So anyhow, when we're dealing with Coach Prime, man, this mug is basically, you know, turned his back on his people, regardless of whom or what. If you can idolize or devalue and discard and go to another place and do these things, you know what I'm saying, being contradictive of just your whole character. Everything's an act and a facade. I already knew. I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? The Most High held me back out of the leagues for a reason. And as well as a lot of other greats, because a lot of people who accept money over the matter, they are highly, I'm talking about highly insecure. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I could pick it all the way apart, man. You know what I mean? I already know why you didn't put the boy into the game. I'm talking about Travis Hunter, man, because you know the boy could really shine. So you had to tell the truth somewhere along the line. But the boy don't get no passes, and it's cool. I mean, I understand the other brothers was picking up because you got high weapons and everything, but the boy wasn't getting no passes. And I seen the underneath slick hatiness. You know what I mean? I understand the whole cluster B personality disorder. And chosen ones, anyone who's watching the sports and doing sports, you know what I mean, do the knowledge to that. That means look, listen, and observe that. Go find that out. All right. So, you know what I mean? So, Jackson, you already know you always been on point. It don't even matter. You know what I mean? We was right there. The last I'll be first, and the first I'll be last, yo. You know, you don't put all your faith in no man. That's what you don't do. Not even Jesus, G. And even the whole little Jesus story, that one man that you only can get through him to get to the Father. Nah, man, you got beings on the other side. I'm telling y'all. You know what I mean? This is how they tricked us and got us. You have to get up out of it. To tell you that that's who leads you to that place. No, you're gonna draw your understanding from multiple things that the Creator has made, and you and the other chosen ones will meet up at the source where you're supposed to be. God is the only one. The Most High Creator is the one who created all of us. So God is the leader and the one who was once a mortal being that lived on earth. You finna know these things. You just didn't know them before. They knew these things. So now we shine the light on them. If you really want to connect, you was already live, man. Y'all was already live. So now you see it's in full effect. Man, it's wartime. Price going up, man. Spiritual nature, spirituality, man. So you see how they utilize a lot of the chosen people's energy to hope and put into the Jackson State. You know what I'm saying? They put it into it. That'll help you win. Either way it go, even if all the teams had to lose or whatnot. You know? It's so many things that go on, especially in this now time. You can't even put your... I support people who's in the industry who's trying to do things or in the limelight or whatever you say, and they trying to speak up, but man, we don't know nothing. You didn't get, you're not expatriating, you're not getting no land, you ain't got the homies, you don't know nobody. You can do whatever. You can see what you see me do with the feather, and then you're like, oh, all of a sudden you whoop whoop, you in tune, you sitting out in nature, you by yourself. You talking getting downloads from the Most High now too, huh? See, I do the sports, B. Naturally in tune. I got young pictures of me. I had to sit down, I had to learn how to walk again and all of this, man. Do music. You know what I'm saying? The Most High speak to me. Speak through me. You feel it. You know the truth. That's the power, the energy force, and the magnetism. You know I done refined. And this is what y'all are standing in the way of through these sports. And you're allowing these people to sell, you're allowing these kids to sell their soul to these people, man, for millions of dollars. And they could have been made a land and got everything back. But in this situation, this generation, ain't gonna happen, G. We got too many rainbow children, too many indigos, too many individuals that's woke. It's not like in the era where they tried to kill all of us off. And that's all they could do. Now we got more and more just growing. And that's how you see the Creator is within the creation of the faithers, which is in the divine dominant genetic genes of the creation. It's in the genes, man. Spirit, spiritual, spiral, the hair, the nine ether, the woolly hair. We're going to take the good out of all this, man, because they tried to manipulate you all the way through, along with the stories and everything, the necromancy, all this shit. It's going to come right back on them in a never ending way, no matter what they try to do. So the time is up, man. That was one of their last little traders, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. All you got to do now is just bind together in the frequency of the Most High Creator. And that's when you're having the honor and integrity, and you following the code and the guidelines of the Creator to stay on point. Because you're gonna have traders and all that shit. A mug don't like you. You see Coach Prime walking through a crowd, he even when they want to start, it's like, but then tell you with that smile, like, yeah, you know, and. So they use them. They know already. Ain't no telling what mugs have to do, man. We're gonna pull a couple shine with a couple other niggas that's cool in front of you and everything. We be alright, right? But they recording their own downfall. They thinking they so smooth. He want that attention so much because he wasn't a cold artist, anyways, as far as like musically. Funny, but it wasn't cold. We looked at it as funny, like this old motherfucker right here, da-da-da-da. But not just like cold. But you got it though. The gene's probably in you because you see through the boy. So I understand you probably possess that, but still, shit does grow as time go on. We can't fault anything that comes from the spirit and the gene. You know what I'm saying? You're a Naga. We know how to handle. We know what it is with Nagas. You know what I'm saying? Especially it's like why you like the devil. Because the devil give him nothing. That's the low frequency. What the low frequency is the earth plane. You're not even trying to be in the high spirit, is what you so claim to be. These people will do anything they want to do to you here. So you can do anything you want to do in the flesh. Promise you all kind of shit. Reincarnations and every damn thing. Places to get certain bodies, all that shit. This is why it's important for the Naga to take the temple back, which is the body. Starts first. Celibacy first. You're going to raise it up, man. We ain't got to be in a group holding hands doing this right here. We can do this without that. You'll see. You use your mind's eye. You'll see the light that the Most High is giving to you. You're going to make knowledge born to save self. That's what I'm doing. I'm making knowledge born to save self, which is y'all. Y'all is self. Y'all is me. So I gotta say something. Because they further want to get our energy and our attention. Because it's what powers them. Whether it's good or bad energy to them. Whether it's sad or happy. They are the ones that don't have family in Etheria. The ones that got outside of the firmament. And those, they know what's up with what the firmament means. See that sound right there? Just let me know. Certain spirits be around. See, you tune into nature, you know that certain low vibratory spirits are around and they're observing you and shit like that. But it's cool because that's what it really all is. So yeah, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. Y'all, Jackson, my beloved home city. This is for y'all. This is where you at, y'all. Because this is where the Most High is shining at. This is where the Dracons was at and over. And they're alive and they're awoke. The Seraphim. Your culture is here. Use discernment on the inside. You have so much common sense. None of these little street corner religions can get you. You can get little pieces. You can learn things, and it's okay. But it's gonna build you up, and you're gonna link naturally with the frequency of others that are just like you, G. You ain't gotta worry about it. And y'all gonna all have a common code. Like we already had our books. We had to give them books. But we got the book of light inside, all right? So don't worry about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it was meant to show you that it wasn't up. Price is going up. People going and liking the devil, going and still giving their heart, just live lives and energies to these beings by shopping and walking around these muds and just allowing them to vamp off of their pure divine energy. True Israelites, they know that already. There's so many books written that they already know. You just haven't did the knowledge to them. You want to get deep, this is where the life coaching joint come all the way in at. And I ain't even got to charge you. You can just, if you already well off, you can definitely look out. But other than that, you got to knock out in the nature, in the nether, which is the surrounding, just dealing with the aina, the creation. It's hard for individuals to deal with that because you got to deal with your shadow self, dark nights, rainy nights, sunny days, hot days, scorching days, no covering yourself up as, no shade days, but your melanin is your only suit, your neuromelanin, your understanding, the Most High purifying you. That's what you need if you're going to heal. And I believe you can do it, Monagas. All right? So with that being said, you ain't following no man, yo. The Christ consciousness is what it is. It's the connection of all of us on the same wavelength with the 432 megahertz, just manifesting the love of the Creator, which is the highest elevation of understanding that there is to exist. So with that being said, I love you and I'll build with you. Today's supreme math is understanding, and the alphabet is C. And the jewels is understanding again. So understanding is the best part. 333 equals 9. That makes born. You're born in your culture. So now you understand you're born in your culture. You know and understanding is the way of life, which is you being a master. Because knowledge and understanding is one and the same. This is what you naturally do as a light being, Manaka. I love y'all. True Israelites. Israel light is real light. That's what you are. The light before the sun. Peace.